My dudes, it is time. As of last night, I got a huge pimple right here. Please ignore it for the rest of this video. Do not stare at it. Do not stare at the pimple. But as of last night, they have officially announced Vayne Meliodas is coming to the global side of the game officially. Now, we saw a lot of hints and teasers and everything. You know, we saw some Dmonty tickets and everything like that. But it is official from Netmarble. It is dropping in like less than 24 hours. Time recording this video, like literally like 12 hours away. So with that being said, there's a lot coming. There's a lot I want to go over about Vayne Meliodas and a lot of things that we need to cover in this video. Personally, if things like, I hope they are the same. Okay, you know, everything is subject to change. On the, I think Netmarble's kind of learned their lesson, but on the JP side of the game, Vayne Meliodas was guaranteed if you were to spend 900 gems. He was literally like over here. If you go to the draw reward, he was literally up here at the top as a reward for 900. Now, I don't know if that's going to be the same, but if it is, I will be spending 900 gems on the banner trying to pull Vayne Meliodas. Now, also, the banner on JP was really good. I don't know, because we have different units now than what JP had. I don't know what the banner is going to look like. Well, we'll do some content. We'll definitely have a 3-part summoning video. I plan on doing the full step up regardless if it's there. Probably 3 separate videos, 300 gems each, 300, 300, and we will guarantee ourselves Vayne. Hopefully a few copies of Vayne. That is the ultimate goal. Now, let's take a look from the official website, from official announcement, I should say, from Netmarble. So, the game will undergo maintenance. Here are the details for the 8/31 update. That is today, guys. I'm so freaking hyped. Does that say 6 p.m. and 9 p.m.? It's only a 3-hour update. Interesting. So this is going to be going live. It's going to be live earlier rather than sooner. So I actually didn't realize the times here. That's actually quite insane. Please be sure to close the game before the maintenance begins to protect your game data. Of half anniversary part 1 events. We have plenty of events. Hell yes. So SSR virtual body doubles. I'm not a huge fan of the name virtual body doubles Vayne Meliodas. I'm not sure what, like, they probably just did some sort of lame translation on that. But Vayne is confirmed, and also SSR the 10 Commandments Fraudulent of Selflessness. We'll see what we can do with that. Available through the half anniversary. Can't speak. The half anniversary. I'm so excited. Half anniversary festival draw event. Okay, so they're returning a lot of costume sets. Vayne Meliodas set for the Fairy King, Gil Thunder, and Hauser. Lily as You Are costume sets now available for set purchase. New costumes, sensible live costumes for Vayne Meliodas. Now, I've heard a lot of people say that Vayne Meliodas costumes have yet to return on the JP side of the game. So well, if it's guaranteed, I will be purchasing these immediately because I don't know when they are going to be coming back. They still haven't come back on JP, and people that pulled them, you know, on later banners haven't been able to purchase these outfits. Don't look at the pimple. So, I'm definitely going to be purchasing these outfits if he is a guaranteed unit. I mean, I might get absolutely shafted in 900 gems. I think he has a pretty, like, a pretty low pull rate on the banner, so we'll have to see what it comes out to. 6 new half anniversary celebration bundles, daily sales bundles, half anniversary thank you bundle, bundle contents renewal, 100% deathmatch occurrence rate added. Monthly bundle. They added new subscription bundles, and I don't know what these are. I don't know if JP has them. I haven't bought bundles on JP in quite a while. So I'm a little curious what the 100% deathmatch occurrence rate. I'm not sure what that is. Like, is that just mean when you're farming like the boss fight, you have 100% more chance of it spawning? If so, that seems kind of redundant and pointless. But if it's like 100%, that's what it sounds like, right? Or maybe you can do, you know, 2 of them. I don't know what that is. So I'll have to ask my buddies and I'll follow up with you guys. Or if you guys know, let me please, you know, nicely let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to pin that comment if you guys know what that is and you play the JP game heavily. Now, weekly bundle diamonds. 10 auto clear tickets will be given daily. For the bundles purchased before the maintenance, 10 auto clear tickets will be given per reward claim. Excuse me. Weekly bundle stamina, one event dungeon key bundle will be given daily. That's cool. For the bundles purchased before the maintenance, one event dungeon key bundle will be given per reward claim starting after the maintenance. That's really cool as well. New bundles, full upgrade. They had like a ton of stuff you could buy. Items and improved bundles. Bundles no longer for sale. They're taking away some stuff. I want to see if there's any ticket bundles or anything of the sort, which, again, I have to wait to see what that actually, I didn't see this. Draw Pool Edition. SSR, the 10 Commandment, Deary Yuri, a Purity, Part 2 Normal Draw, Part 2 Guaranteed SSR Hero Draw, and Race 2 Draw. This is what I've been saving my Part 2 tickets for, so I can finally use them tomorrow, which is really nice. I can try to get 4 more copies of Deary Yuri. So that's really cool as well. More Heroes engravings, and finally, so on JP for the engravings, they got Meliodas first. We've had engravings now for like, what, like two months, maybe 3 months, and we are now getting Meliodas. So for Meliodas, I believe the best set for him is HP and attack, attack and defense. But I know some people run attack and crit damage. It's your preference. If you want high PP numbers, I know attack and crit does absolutely crazy for Lost Vayne. But if you want just like bigger CC in your box, HP defense is always the way to go. Unfortunately, it's not optimal for the unit though, okay? So ending events, okay, miscellaneous, fix an issue with Monspeed's hands. Do not show when having some weapon. Okay, that's weird. Fix an issue with Mikasa is not showing the hero list for equipment engraving. That's also weird. Fix an issue with reverse content incorrectly displays. So, the next thing I want to do for this part of the video, we're going to go over Lost Vayne a little bit more in detail. This is pretty much the whole update that's coming. So let's pop over here, and big shout out to, this is Kuwasaki. So he always helps me out because he plays JP a little bit more heavily. So he kind of went over a little bit, everything you need to know about Lost Vayne Meliodas. Ability 1, single target damage does 240, 300, and 5% damage on silver, increases ult gauge by 1, and 2 on gold. So he has that Escanor mechanic. I always call it the Escanor mechanic because he's the first unit to have it. But on a gold card, he gets 2 ult gauge. And if you ult with Lost Vayne in PvP, you are going to wipe the entire team. That's just what Lost Vayne does, okay? Ability 2, ignores defense and does 130, 195, and 325% damage on enemies. That move is absolutely insane for PvE farming. Lost Vayne, I will say this, the only thing I don't like about Lost Vayne, he is great for farming and he's great for PvP. He sucks for raids. So you don't really bring him on raids whatsoever. Kind of blows, but he's an amazing unit overall besides raiding, okay? His ult, 300% damage on all enemies and ignores type disadvantage. So it'll be advantage damage like Gogeta and Dokkan. Like, yeah, nice reference there. So, and he also does Secret Technique. Now, this is where things get a little bit weird. Secret Technique, just like Mikasa, because you Heathens got Attack on Titan collab first. Quite Kuwasaki. He does 20% additional damage per Lost Vayne card you have. So, if your hand is full of Lost Vayne cards, his ult is going to be doing a lot more damage. Now, you always want to use the Lost Vayne ult first before you use any of his cards for more damage for that reason, okay? Passive. Now, this is what makes the unit almost LR status. Well, actually, I don't know if you guys, like, for those that play Dokkan and watch my Dokkan content back in the day, would you consider this the first Dokkan Fest unit that we've had? Or would you consider like, Lost Vayne, like, LR status compared to everything else? He is game-breaking, and he is literally the best unit in the game, as far as damage goes. Gother, I still think, in my opinion, is the most OP, most versatile. You use him for everything. Lost Vayne Meliodas is up there, though, okay? Alright, so his passive, when he gets hit with a critical attack, he ranks up his own cards by 1. Think about that. If he gets hit, and he has 0 critical defense, so he gets crit a lot. If he gets hit, he ranks up all of his cards by 1. So if you have 4 Lost Vayne cards and you get crit twice by the enemy, you have 4 gold cards and you can clear the entire team. This is where he becomes oh so deadly, okay? Gear is attack and defense. With attack, defense, and HP substats, or whatever Meliodas gear you have, it should work fine. Now, like I said, attack and defense is what people mostly use for Meliodas cards. However, I've seen some people do attack and crit damage. That also works really, really well. It works good for Demon Meliodas as well, because Meliodas is Meliodas. Like, I know Lost Vayne oh, that's another thing I want to mention that I really haven't mentioned in this video, is Lost Vayne Meliodas is different from Captain Meliodas, and it is also different from Demon Meliodas. So none of the costumes work for the same. Lost Vayne Meliodas has his own costume, so it's basically the 3rd Meliodas unit, if that makes sense, okay? I lost my train of thought there. So, with that being said, though, however, when you engrave a unit to Meliodas, it does work for all 3 versions of Meliodas. So, if you are, well, you don't, I was going to say, if you already have a UR set, because we're not in JP anymore. Global does not have the ability to make UR sets until tonight, guys. So, attack and defense will be good. Attack or damage works well as well also, but it's up to you what you want to do on that, okay? All right. What's he good for? Geared and ungeared PvP. Yeah, that's kind of it. Pros. He does tons of damage and can increase his ult gauge pretty easy. He's great for the AFK farming team. We mentioned that. PvP, you're going to see him a lot. He is going to be the PvP meta for quite a while. He is a staple on every single PvP team. There are some hard counters for him in PvP, which I haven't PvP'd in a long time, but I'm thinking about getting back into it if and after I pull Lost Vayne Meliodas. You're going to see him a lot. His passive is great, especially when you get hit. Also, did I mention he does tons of damage, especially when your hand is full of his cards and his ults. Okay, cons. He's very easy to counter. All you have to do is CC him. That is absolutely true. Just stop him from attacking, freeze him, anything you want to do. That basically puts him in his place. I see so many people do this, and it's infuriating. People use Lost Vayne cards, then ult. You want to ult first, then use his cards the turn after. He isn't the best for raids IMO. So the reason why he's saying that is because you want cards in his hand in order to get the 20% damage buff per card in hand, and it just absolutely does insane amounts of damage. So ult, and then use his cards at the turn after, okay? He isn't the best for raids. If you're going against him in PvP, save him for last. If you're going against him in PvP, save him for last. Real? Oh, he's probably thinking in the sense of, like, don't go crazy attacking him, breaking up all of his cards, because you will just get destroyed. That's probably what he's referring to. His outfits are not the same as the rest of Meliodas outfits, so we covered that. Overall, he's an amazing unit to have, especially if you grind PvP heavily. If you want to AFK farm, he's great for it. High damage, ranks up his own ult gauge, and ignores defense and his AoE ability, and always has advantage on his ult. That's another thing. He's freaking Gogeta, okay? Lost Vayne Meliodas is a festival exclusive unit, so don't expect him to come back often. JP got him back for the 1-year anniversary and his 20 million download celebration, so get wrecked. F you. 1/6 stats sub gear. I know that, like, so that's not even that crazy. He should have about 45,000 CC with full UR gear and pretty decent rolls on that. Pretty decent rolls on that. So anyways, guys, that's going to pretty much sum up the whole video. We talked a lot about Lost Vayne, did a full analysis on him. I will be doing a 3-part summons, so make sure to hit that notification button, subscribe, and hopefully this will go down a little bit. I popped it, and that's why it's big. And I should have waited until after recording the video before popping the pimple, but I couldn't help it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure to subscribe, turn notifications on, like I said, and you will see a 3-part summon video for this banner if it remains the same, where it's 300, 300, 300. I love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.